Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Inventing and Marketing group assignment. I just wanted to let you know that the reason why this assignment came to be is from our local business visits over the past few months. A lot of employers have shared their concerns about their early hirees and kind of expressed their concern that they're lacking a lot of the ability to function in a small group. So this assignment is geared towards working on the task completion within a small group. So let's take a second and look at the assignments. You can see there's a number of different resources here for you. And we're going to click on Marketing Fair Directions. Okay, so you can see here the total point value for this assignment is 80 points. And let's take a look at this. So what you're going to do is you should decide upon who you'd like to work with in your group. It should be someone that maybe not necessarily might be a friend of yours, but someone with whom you feel that you'll be able to complete this assignment. Your group will be acting as a mini marketing firm under the larger umbrella of the American Advertising Federation. And your task is to market a product. Notice that you don't have to create your own product. Certainly you could, that would be fun. But you could also find a product and you're designing a marketing scheme. We have a number of former alumni who actually work in marketing. So from Under Armour, for Michael Kors, just to name two off the top of my head. So this is a real life assignment that a lot of students who have graduated or out in the workplace doing. So you're going to find a game plan that will be marketing the product that you've selected or that you've invented in your small group. And your small group could be as small as 2. I'd say is no larger than 4 because that just gets difficult to have all the work divided up. First thing you wanted to do is decide upon a product that you'd like to market. So like I said, you could create your own or you could find a product on the internet that you'd like to market. I've given you a number of different resources here that you can find that you could find a product that would be able to work for you. And like I said, picking the product is a lot of fun. The next thing that you'll want to do is decide upon your group's comprehensive promotional game plan. And this should be completed as a handout. Here's the handout that you'd be completing, and that's also posted in Moodle. And you should use bullets that correspond to the points below. I have completed an example for you so you can see how a completed handout would look as far as the game plan goes. But what you're going to do is just consider the name of the product and explain what the product does. Who is your target buyer? Determine the price and where it will be sold. And of course, what's meaningfully unique about the product? What makes it different? Why would somebody want to buy the product? Another thing you want to do is create either a logo or an advertising slogan for your product. And we'll take some time to explain what logos and slogans are. So you can decide between a logo, which is going to be visual, and a slogan, which is also going to be visual too. Then you want to create an ad message. An advertisement, or you could do this in the form of an infomercial, and we'll also take some time in class to explain exactly what ad messages are. So all of this will be completed in the handout that's going to be turned in, and then it'll also be available at the marketing fair for prospective buyers. So then we'll set up our marketing day fair in the library, and that's been a fun time that I've done it over the past couple semesters. It will take place over 2 days so that every day you're either a buyer or a seller. So at the marketing day fair, and this is after a lot of time of preparatory work, you'll let us see your product. We want to see what the product is that you want to be selling to us. So have a picture of it. That would be 5 points. You want to have that completed marketing handout available. Again, here's a link to the handout. We want to see your logo and slogan or slogan. So that's worth 20 points. And let us know your ad message. And I also have additional links of how to gain some prospective buyers from effective advertising. Of course, you want to practice. You can think about how you'd like to present it. I said you could do an Ignite talk, you could do a video, whatever you'd like to do in order to gain your prospective buyers. So just how many points does this end up being worth? The preparatory work ends up being 65, 20 or 15 additional points are added for professionalism with appropriate dress, table display. We'll talk about that closer to the marketing fair. And poise when presenting. It's as if you're in the Shark Tank, if you're familiar with that show. So the total points possible for this will be 80 points, and there'll be some smaller assignments throughout the way. You can definitely say that this is going to be a lot of fun. A lot of the former students that I've had in the other semesters have especially enjoyed this assignment because it's just fun to see what everyone is able to come up with. I put some additional links down below because this is, like I said, in a smaller capacity to what you're doing. We'll watch some of a few of these in class, or you can watch a few of them on your own. And the last thing I have on here are just some funny things, some funny quotes about inventing that you can check out on your own. So, with that said, I'd like to close with good luck to all of the groups. It'll be a lot of fun, and I'm anxious to see what you come up with.